Hey, what's up, you guys?
What's up?
It's us! So, today we are beginning a rock tumbling adventure. Go ahead, you can talk.
What is rock tumbling, Kylie?
You put a bunch of boring looking rocks in a thing, and it just goes around and around and around and around and around, and then they come out and they look really pretty.
Well, that's close, but tumbling is the process by which rough rocks turning around in a rotating barrel with water and abrasives change into polished stones suitable for display or for jewelry making.
I don't think anybody does that.
No.
So I did like a rock collection video like years ago, and I showed you guys like a bunch of rocks and crystals I had, and like a lot of those came from a rock tumbling kit. And we had one in our basement, and as you know, I'm trying to get rid of things so that when I move one day, I don't have lots of stuff. So I was like, hey, why don't we tumble some rocks and then there's less stuff to bring, because you get lots of stuff in like the rock tumbling package. Like you get like stuff to tumble with the rocks, like grits and stuff. I don't know!
So we can get rid of the grits.
Yeah, and just bring the pretty rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sounds good. So what's the best way to show them the rocks? So these are the beginning rocks.
Kind of ugly, huh? You can almost kind of guess what some of them are going to be. Like this one looks kind of reddish. Both of these almost.
Well, you can
look
guess
kinda
that one
reddish.
maybe. Anyway,
I don't know about that one. That one also looks kind of reddish.
this one looks cool. I can't wait to see what this one looks like.
Yeah,
This
that one's
looks like it's got
interesting.
some almost like quartz or something in there
Yeah, that was kind of
or
weird.
something. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks pretty neat. It's got a lot of different things in there.
But they all look so ugly right now, and they'll come out, and you would not even believe they are like the same rocks. It's like amazing.
Here's some that we did previously.
This is not a good example.
No, this is not a good example.
They're in a bag labeled to be tumbled again. So they did not come out correctly.
Here they are. See, these have actually already been tumbled, but you can see they're still ugly.
They're smoother.
They're smoother than they were. So we're going to tumble these again. And the instructions say that this may happen with particularly ugly rocks that have a lot of pitting
That's so sad.
or hard. So this one you can see, I mean, there's a lot of pitting still in the rock, even though it's been tumbled. So there was a lot on this to start with. So we're gonna tumble these other ones again. And these ones at least should come out pretty good. Actually, I'm still not convinced that this one's gonna come out
this
good.
one's gonna turn pink, because I have one that's tiny like this and it's pink. That's so sad though. It's like, if you're particularly ugly, it might not work. Like, that's so sad. That's so sad.
And included in the bag of rocks that we got was a smaller bag of rocks that we got.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I think this is just to make sure that you get a couple of nice ones. No, they're probably a little bit more expensive. I don't know what they are. Maybe amethyst or something like that. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, and I have like all my rock sorted and stuff, and I have a section. That's definitely amethyst. I have amethyst, and I have like a big chunk. Actually, I think I have like 2 big chunks, and then I have tiny pieces, and I bet they just give you tiny pieces of amethyst.
So that's what we got. So we're gonna tumble those as well.
That's like definitely for sure amethyst. Spoiler alert!
So this process takes a really long time. We've done this once in the past, and not only does it take a long time, but it's kind of noisy because it's a motor.
We shove it down in our basement so we can't.
We do. We do. So this is about half a pound of rocks.
Half a pound of rocks!
Half a pound of rocks. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to put them in this little thing here.
Isn't it so tiny? Like in my memory, I thought it was like big. Like the thing is big, but the little container is so tiny.
And here's what Kylie wants to not have to move. this tiny little bag of
And
grits.
like the packaging for it, like once these are done, they're gonna go in my rock collection box thing, and then I don't have to bring a separate box.
So we'll be getting rid of this.
Yay! That's great.
And moving those from that box to another box.
Yeah, but that is already an established box. This is just holding contents for when it's done.
So let's open this up, show you what's in there. Need some scissors.
It looks like magnet particles almost, doesn't it?
It does. So let's open this up. So in this bag, we have 3 smaller bags. And we've got a coarse grit. I don't know if you can see the grit size in that. And then we've got a medium grit.
Sparkly.
And then we've got a polishing
Cute.
polish.
Polish.
Kiss,
That's like
kiss it.
why?
Kiss my grits. Ah!
So when you like, it's like when you file your nails, like not really if you're a normal person, just like painting your nails or whatever. But her over there, she like does dip powder nails and stuff. And she uses like she has to file her nails like all sorts of different times and stuff. And she uses like a coarse grit, and then you go finer and finer and finer until it's like tiny, tiny, tiny grit, and then you like smooth everything, and it's all like pretty. So it's like kind of the same concept, but with rocks. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So the first thing that we need to do is we need to. This kind of sounds a little silly, but
we need to wash
the rocks before they get
Fun.
submerged in water and grit, because we need to get the dirt and the grit off of them
to put more grit
to put
on
grit
them?
in there.
Great. I like
Just what
this
it
one.
says.
This little flat one. I feel like that one's gonna be something really cool. How do they know that these are gonna turn into something cool if they don't look cool right now? They have to know something.
Oh, they know.
I know they know. but
Oh, they
how?
know.
This one's gonna be really boring.
I hope it finally turns out.
No, I think it will, but I think it's gonna be really boring.
I'm worried about this one not turning out. And this one.
Well, we'll see.
We will see. Actually, these look similar. Those
Yeah.
like twinsies,
Yeah.
but not twins.
Yeah.
Like related, like siblings maybe,
Yeah.
but not twins.
We're cousins.
Or cousins. Oh, and look, they're kissing cousins.
All right, go.
All right, we're gonna wash these
wash
off.
the
We're gonna wash them off.
rocks.
BRB.
How's it going, Dad? You can talk.
Oh, you said don't say anything.
No, not. I'm at Mom. You can talk. How's it going?
It's going great. Are they actually, just wetting them?
Do they look prettier?
They look prettier.
Cool.
I'm not sure how much I should really be doing here, but look at these.
Oh, they do look pretty.
Don't they?
Yeah.
I know.
Nice. Do you have to?
Maybe we should just keep doing this.
No. Do you have to dry them to get them wet again?
They're gonna go back in water, so I don't understand what.
What do the instructions say? Do you have to dry them or
Does
no?
not say to dry them.
Okay, then you don't have to probably.
Oh, look. Oh, so yours. Look. Oh, that looks like some feldspar in there.
I love how you just know what stuff is. I have no idea.
We'll see. See what this looks like.
Christine would probably know what some of this stuff is too.
All right, Christine, comment down below. Am I right?
She might not know yet. They still just look like rocks.
All right. Woo.
Why are you smelling them?
Know what it smells like?
Rocks?
Can you smell this?
Dirt?
It smells like wet rocks.
Oh, great.
No, have you smelled wet rocks
Give
before?
it to me. It smells like dirt.
It smells like wet rocks.
It smells like dirt.
All right. So we've got rocks that are wet,
Great.
and we're gonna put them into our handy dandy tumbler. Dandly tumbler. Okay, good.
Why'd you? What?
I see Bobby and Jimmy and Susan.
She doesn't know that.
No, I know.
I
They used to say 7 a lot.
I don't think anybody from my generation knows what that is. Still look kind of ugly. You know, these kind of smell like the basement.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to put
Is it the coarse
the
one?
coarse one. Step
Nice.
1, coarse grit. That Kylie kissed. Into the barrel with the rocks. I feel like I'm doing a magic trick or something.
Well, it kind of is magic. You put in these ugly things and they come out pretty. Let me smell that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that smells like.
Sand at the beach. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how pretty is that?
Sparkly.
All right. So that's step 1.
They're scared.
And then we need to add water to just cover the top of the stones. Be careful not to let any of the grit get in the rim of the barrel. All right, so let's do. So if I put water in this, can you hold it?
Yes.
All right. So that's the barrel.
Some of the little sparklies are floating.
This is the top of the barrel, which got wet somehow.
I didn't do it.
Oh no, it's just gunk. It's got gunk on it. It's not
That's
wet. It's got
great.
gunk. See? The gunk on top of that?
Ew.
Yeah, it's gunk.
Is it stuck on there?
Looks like chocolate or something. Yeah, it's stuck in.
Ew.
It's hard and yeah, crusty.
That was gross.
So inside the lid, you can see a little black gasket.
A what now?
Gasket.
What is
It's
that?
an O-ring.
A what?
An O-ring.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so if you have a piece of plastic, which this is, and you have another piece of plastic, which this is, and you put the lid of the plastic lid onto the plastic lid and put water in there, water's going to be able to get out because the spaces between the plastic and the plastic are going to be bigger than the water droplets are going to
Really,
be. So
though?
water's going to be able to get out. So what you need to do is you need to put a gasket in there, which is rubber. So when the rubber and the plastic meet, that forms a nice seal that the water can't get out. So that's what we're doing. So we've got the gasket in there.
I feel like I have plastic containers that you can just put the lid on and water won't get out.
Sometimes. But this is going to be spinning
Yeah.
at like 50 revolutions a second, I think.
What? That's not
No,
possible.
50 a minute.
Yeah, a minute.
50 a minute.
Not per second. That'd be insane.
50 to 80 revolutions a minute. So we want to make sure that that gasket's nice and tight. So there's a gasket in there. I was actually thinking of putting Vaseline in there because that helps create a better seal. But
So are you gonna or no?
I think I'm just gonna say
Good luck.
good luck. Now there's a hint, a tip
Just a hint.
that says place a small drop of vegetable oil on the finger and wipe the outside rim of the barrel and the inside rim of the lid. Because it will be easier to get apart later on when we're done.
Don't tip it so much.
Ah! All right, so we're gonna put this on.
Oh, this should be good.
This should be good.
There's little like thingies.
Yeah, there's little thingies, little outdentations here.
Outdentations. Is
Lined
that
up-
a word?
Lined up with these little indentations. And these outdentations go in these indentations in the lid, which you probably can't see. So they go on. There you go.
I'm scared.
Let go my ego.
I'm scared.
So it goes on nice and tight.
Is it tight
And then
though?
it twists. Ooh, it's not twisting. It should twist more than that. It's hard to see. Oh yeah, here you go. So you can see where the arrow is on the lid and where the arrow is on the barrel.
So they're not supposed to be lined up?
Well, no, they line up when you put it on
Okay.
and then you twist it. So it's
Okay.
hopefully it's not leaking, so that's good. Hey, so here we go. So just spin this 50 to 80 times a minute for 3 days.
Great.
All right. Start the machine, put the barrel onto the base. I feel like we should put the barrel onto the base after and then start the machine, but that's not what it
Wait,
says.
what did it say?
Start the machine, and put barrel onto the base. But I feel like we should put the barrel on the base and then start the machine.
Are we gonna put this in a cooler again?
We're putting it in your bedroom.
No, we are not. Can you imagine me trying to film my ASMR video and then you just hear
So this is the rock tumbler that we have.
your eyes are cut off.
Oh yeah, let me get down here. I'm too big for this little screen. This is the rock tumbler that we have. So this barrel goes into this rock tumbler like this, and this lip right here gets turned by this wheel right here. This wheel has a rubber band on it. So the rubber band it's a small rubber band, but it's in essence a rubber band. And this small rubber band will grip this part of the tumbler and spin it around. So as this spins, that'll spin. And this just fits into a groove here and a groove here, like that, and it'll spin freely. So this is gonna go for 2 days.
I thought you said 3 days.
Well, 2 days, we have to check it after 2 days.
What are we supposed to look for after 2 days?
So after 2 days, 48 hours, 2 days, see that the watercolor is gray and sludgy.
Oh, great.
And that the water is above the stones.
Yeah, okay.
So gray and sludgy and above the stones.
Okay.
You know, like your bath water when you're done taking a bath.
No.
No. If there's not enough water, we're going to add the right amount until it just covers the stones. At this point, the stones should be starting to wear down. Ooh. We're going to replace the cover and let the barrel continue tumbling. And we're going to let it go for until step 1 is done, basically.
If the drive shaft does not turn when Tumbler is plugged in, start it turning with your finger. That sounds so scary.
Well, you know what it is there's so this is half a pound of weight. You know, it's actually more than half a pound of weight, right? Because it's
water.
It's water also. So this is probably close to a pound by now. Actually, maybe it's a little bit more than a pound. But this motor it can handle to spin a pound.
But not to get going.
But not to get going.
But like, I don't want to touch that. Like, that's scary.
It's like when you have something on a slope and you tilt it up. Well, it's not going. But if you just give it a little nudge, then all of a sudden it'll go.
But
so it's got to get over that initial friction.
I don't want to touch it because I feel like it's gonna just pull my finger off.
We'll start it. Woohoo!
That's terrifying.
Well, there it goes.
That's also really annoying.
And the thing's spinning. I don't know if you can see it spinning, but it is spinning.
Yeah, I think I can see that.
I'm gonna put this in. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Look at that! Oh, they can't see. There it goes. Think it's done?
No.
Not yet. Alright, so we're gonna put this in Kylie's room right by her bed
No. Can you imagine?
for the next 2 days. I'm just gonna stop that momentarily. Can you imagine doing this, like, you know, you live in a big city, you have this apartment,
in an apartment,
and you've got nowhere to put this thing. You've already committed. You spent the $50 on the rock tumbler, $10 on the rocks, another $10 on the grits.
What if like I don't know if like how thin like walls are and stuff, but like what if your neighbors heard it and were like, hey, can you like not? And you're like, I got 3 more weeks left of this. Like, sorry.
We're almost done. Just another 3 weeks. All right, so we're gonna put this in the basement.
Are you gonna put it in a cooler? That's what we did last
probably.
time. To keep the sound down.
Keep the sound down, and just in case any water leaks out. But it looks pretty good. No water leaks is leaking out now, so that means our gasket's working.
Great.
Or our olive oil's working.
Great.
So we'll be back in 2 days to show you the gray sludge. Hopefully.
Come back to see our sludge.
These little lines that indicate 4 notes. cares about those?
What do you mean?
If I were to remove every single one of these lines that designated
you mean the
four notes.
The flags?
No, the lines.
But then you wouldn't
Oh,
know
those.
what note you were
No,
playing.
no, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about these. Okay.
Right? I mean,
No,
it doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does. No, yes, it does. Okay, so.
I mean, if it
No,
does.
stop.
Oh, wait. So the question is, if these lines weren't there, why would you not play all of these notes exactly the same way? Who cares about those lines?
Okay, ready? These lines are the measure lines. So this is 4/4 timing. Do you see that as 4/4? Do you know what that means?
Bouncy.
No. No, that does no. You could play a very slow song in 4/4.
Boom, 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 line, boom, 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 line, boom,
Yes.
boom,
Okay.
boom,
Okay.
line. But, hold on. Isn't that the same as boom, 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 boom? Who cares about the lines?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, ready? So, the lines show you. Now, just don't say anything, okay? Just listen, because it's long. It's a long explanation. This would be easier with violin music, because I know they do this to violin music, and I don't see it here.
Shot instead of my teeth.
Stop!
Yeah, go ahead.
So this shows you what a measure is, and another. So 4/4 doesn't just mean 4 beats in a measure. 4/4, I don't, my music teachers would cringe at this. I don't remember which one. Oh, actually I do.
The top one.
The top one means 4 beats in a measure.
Yes.
The bottom note, or the bottom number, tells you what note gets the beat. So, no, just hold on. Just hold on.
Then Mommy could never ever play a 3/4 song because she could not possibly keep 3s and 4s going at the same time
you
here.
don't have to keep track
No.
of any of that.
Okay, so the quarter note, this is 1 beat because the 4 tells you that the quarter note gets 1 beat. So, and then it also tells you that this gets half a beat. I gotta find one that shows it.
Oh, White Christmas.
Well, stop looking at it. Stop.
Well, this one
Stop.
doesn't have numbers on it.
Has a C.
So?
Okay, we're not getting into that. That's just gonna confuse you more. Just stop. Hold on.
Confused? I could not possibly be confused anymore.
No, I know. So that's why we're not gonna talk about that right now. Okay, this right here.
81.
Yes. There's a quarter note and it says equals 81. You might know what this is
Oh
called.
boy.
So that's what you set your metronome to?
Oh, the tempo?
Yeah. So that you can like set your metronome to 81 and it will show you how fast you're supposed to be playing the quarter notes. And then okay, so like
Okay. Now, look, a quarter note should be a certain time frame.
it is that 81 tells you how long to play.
That is you see how long it took you to find a song that had that on there?
Yeah.
None of these, look through here. You show me another one that even shows
Okay,
that.
well some have it and some don't.
So then how do you know?
Well, sometimes you don't. I don't know what to tell you, Dad. You need to take a lesson with Dan and compile all of your questions and just ask him these things. Because clearly I cannot explain this to you good enough.
I've got 2 questions on the flat and sharp thing.
Okay, what?
Isn't a sharp the same as the next note flat?
Yeah. So like
An A sharp and a
A
B
sharp
flat.
would be B flat. Yeah, that's a very common one.
All right, so why not just call them all sharps or all flats?
Okay, because okay,
Why
ready?
have 2?
Okay,
Why make it confusing?
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question.
Oh, I have another question that kind of goes along with that. You showed me a staff that had a whole bunch of sharps in front of it. Do they show the flats there too?
Yes.
Will it always be all sharps or all flats, or will there be a combination?
think it's either all sharps
And
or all flats.
what if a sharp and a flat are on the same line?
No, you wouldn't
it's
have
always
that.
all sharp or all
You wouldn't
flat.
have that. Okay, so what was your original question?
Why? Well, the original question was, what key?
Yeah, okay. Well, moving on, because you can't understand.
So, the current question,
Okay, yeah.
why confuse the process making some things sharp
Yeah,
and some
yeah,
things
I know. Okay, so F-A.
CE.
Yeah, I
Which
know.
is total crap.
No, stop. Okay, so you know how I told you on these lines, like before the starting thing, it'll tell you what sharps and flats are in a song?
I noticed that they don't really have the line for the starting thing on any of those songs that you showed me.
Hold on. Yes, they absolutely 100% do. Look, right here, at the beginning. Before it starts.
There's no line.
Okay, that's because, okay, this is a whole different concept. You know, like the pickup note? That's what this is. There's a pickup note. This is a pickup note, which means you're...
There's no line.
Okay, stop. Hold on.
There's a line.
Stop. A pickup note means you're stealing a beat from the last
Where's
measure.
the pickup note?
This one right here. Okay, there's supposed to be 3 beats in a measure. There's only one.
What do you mean you're stealing from the last one? That's the start of the song.
I know, but hold on. So like this...
If you could understand it, you would like it because it's really quite orderly.
So this has... No, I know. So this has... I can't even. So this is one beat, and this is 2 beats, so they equal a whole measure, so that it's all perfectly in 3/4.
But it doesn't. The measures don't matter.
No, they do. Okay, hold on. So now, on to this. So in a song, when you're playing something, we're gonna assume that we're in the key of C. So there's no sharps or flats in this song. Okay? Okay? You can't argue with that. Those are the rules.
I've got questions.
I know you got questions. So this
If we're gonna be in the key of C, does that include middle C?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It doesn't have
All right,
to.
so hold on.
It doesn't have to. Like, okay, hold on. Let me just say something. If you're in the key of C, that doesn't necessarily means that you have to play middle C in it, but it includes that in the key.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, when we draw the staff, how come C isn't the middle line if we're playing in middle C?
Because
how come that's even actually not even on the staff? It's below the staff.
Because middle C.
That doesn't make sense.
Middle C it's not actually, but it's the middle of the piano. And that's why they call it middle C. Anyway, so you're playing a song. Say you have A, okay?
You have A, okay.
You know, my ice cream's melting over there.
No, it's just softening.
Because you won't stop asking me music questions. So you have A.
Well, wait till we get to the actual flat and sharp question, but go ahead.
No, this is the flat and sharp question.
No, I know. This was, remember I said I had 2. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're playing a song. And you have A. But, okay, you remember how I told you about accidentals? So you're playing a note that's not in the key. For whatever
Yeah, okay, so how does that...
Okay, so...
All right.
You're playing a song, and normally, in the key of C, there's no sharps or flats. So normally, this would be an A. But this person decided that they want to throw in an accidental and make that an A sharp.
But it doesn't exist. Go ahead.
It's called an accidental because it's not in the key.
Go ahead.
So, you put a sharp to show that it's an A sharp. It wouldn't be a B flat. It would, okay, so then, say you have a B in your song. It's supposed to be a B according to the key of C because there's no sharps or flats. But this person decides, oh, I want this to be a B flat. So they put a flat because it's supposed to be a B, but now they're making it a B flat. That's why. Like, I don't know how to explain this to you.
Okay, well, you said that
Dad, you're
a
killing
key
me.
has the notes all in this area. Mm-hmm. Well, that one is in this area.
Okay.
So how is that not in this key?
Okay.
Well, hold on. Maybe my second question, which was really my first question, but I'm asking you a second, will help explain that.
What?
Okay. You said that the key of C has no sharps or flats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want my lemonade.
Yet, when I walk up to the piano, I see white keys and I see black keys.
Yes.
Okay. What are the black keys?
The black keys are C sharp, D sharp.
They're the sharps and the flats.
Yes.
You show me 7 keys on that keyboard without any black ones in between. Bet you can't do it.
Well, there are keys with no black ones in between.
I said you show me 7 keys.
Oh, there's not.
So where's C on that piano?
I could show you.
Where's the key of C on that piano? If it has no sharps and flats in it, then how can I play 7 keys in a row when there's black ones in there?
It's so easy. I don't know how he's not getting this.
And the weird thing is, he took music lessons.
I know.
Like, it's not like he's never played music before.
I know. I don't know how this isn't, like, I don't know. They don't make pianos that you can only play in the key of C.
That would solve the problem, though.
For him! Because he sounds like he only wants to play the key of C and that's it.
Well, if that's the easiest, let's start with that. But there's no 7 keys over there that don't have black ones in the middle.
You just don't play the black ones.
But then why are they there if they don't exist in
So
the key
that
of C?
you can play in other keys.
Then why aren't they up with the other keys?
What? What? Oh my gosh. I need to like post this on Facebook and tag Dan and be like, can you please help my dad? Because I've tried for multiple hours on multiple days. I can't. I'm trying so hard. It's not what... These are not even questions a normal person would ask.
I know, that's
Like-
the thing, yeah, I know.
I don't have answers because there's such weird questions that normal people don't ask.
What's the H note?
The harmony note.
Oh, the harmony note. Okay.
I'm gonna eat my ice cream now, okay?
This, I'll tell you, every good boy does fine. And FACE seemed so easy back then.
Well, yeah,
The whole thing was a farce and it doesn't even
know
include middle
why?
C.
Because I told you when you first learn an instrument, you learn the easiest keys. So when you first learned, like, you played violin. Actually, you might learn the key of G or D first. But on the piano, I learned, like, FACE and all that stuff. And when you're, like, just learning, you don't know about the other stuff because you don't have to. You start learning it as you get better and you can understand it more. So, of course, it seems simple because they're not going to throw all this random stuff at you.
Well, when in your learning do you learn about keys?
Well, probably when you play a song in a different key for the first time.
You don't know.
Yes, you do. You look right here. You look before this line, and
Okay.
it tells you. This is where like the clefs are. It tells you if there's any sharps or flats, and that's how you tell what the key is. If there's none, it's the key of C.
But it's not like you have to really know that per se. You don't have to remember, oh, I'm playing the song in the key of G now. You just look and see, oh, what do I have to remember? I have to make sharps or flats. And then you just play the song. And it's already written out for you the way you need to play it.
You know,
Which is why I'm saying that the measures, no one cares about the measures. You shouldn't need to care about the
no,
measures.
there's reasons.
You know what? The measures, there are reasons for the measures. But one of the simplest reasons for the measures is a very practical reason. And it's when you are playing in an orchestra or playing even with someone else. You need to all know where you are in the music.
Yeah.
And-
So like, okay, hold
But
on.
that's what the maestro's for.
No, okay. So this doesn't have it, but my orchestra music always had it. So usually they would do it by fives, every fifth measure, or sometimes they would just do it every like line. But they would count and put a number and count the measures for every song, and they would have like 100-something measures. But when we were learning songs, they would be like, all right, we're gonna start at measure 25 or whatever, and then we all knew where to go.
So from that there's other reasons, but that's a very practical reason why.
So you're saying in this song that every note that is an E is an E flat?
Yes. Unless it has a sharp or a flat next to it to tell you that it's not.
Tell them about the naturals.
But,
Oh my goodness.
but why not just put the sharps and the flats next to that note when you get to it, and then you don't have to remember it?
Because then your music would be so clogged. If you're playing, I have played songs that have 4 or 5 sharps in it.
Yeah.
Do you know how cloggy the music would be to have to know all those?
Now hold on, let me just say something, which Dad's gonna hate this, because...
I just don't know how you can possibly remember every single... I mean, this one's got 3 flats in it. Every time you get to that, you gotta play a flat. You have to remember, oh no, that's a flat. Whereas if I'm reading the music... reading.
No.
If I'm following along with the music...
Gosh.
You know, I get to that. No, oh, flat. Oh, okay.
No, because, okay, I don't know what key this is because we didn't play this key in orchestra.
But you said that's how you determine.
Yes, it is. So if you are like a more experienced musician, then you would know what key this is, and you would just automatically know, okay, all these are flats. Now, hold on! I just want to tell you something.
Hold on a second.
No, it's my turn!
Just one
No! What?
But could not you play this on the piano?
Yes, I could play that on the piano.
Ah!
What?
You said you don't know that key!
You don't have to know it.
But that's what I'm saying, so who cares about keys?
Oh my goodness.
Because if you get into music theory, there's rules and systems that music follows.
Okay, now hold on. I want to show you something really funny that you're probably going to really hate. So on ukulele, we don't really deal with keys like we do. There are songs
Whoa. Why does this stuff only have 4 lines in it here, honey?
Because this is... Okay, these aren't lines. These aren't music lines. These represent the ukulele strings.
And isn't that what I just said like 3 hours ago now? When I'm playing the violin, how come there's 5 lines? There should be 4 lines.
Yeah.
You said that's not the way it works.
But, okay.
And here's how it works.
So you would probably like this because you don't like all this business where you just gotta remember it. When you play a song on the ukulele, like you're playing finger picking stuff, like this one you can see it has this is a typical like thing of music, and it shows you it has B flat, so every B flat or every B is a B flat, and like it tells you all this stuff. But sometimes you just get music. Oh, and this so these are like your tablature lines, and this is the music. For example, you know how you don't want to remember all the sharps and flats?
Yes.
You just want them to tell you?
Yes.
If you're playing like just tablature stuff, there's no sharps or flats. It just tells you what finger to play. So you would probably like that better.
Yeah.
But
why not do that for everything?
Because you can't.
Why not?
You just can't.
Can't.
Okay, do you want to have 88 lines for every key on the piano?
I think I do.
No, you don't! You're not going to know what any of the notes are.
Well, you'd have to highlight like
You'd have to count
one
them.
or something like that. I mean, you know what? Most songs, unless you're playing like classical music, don't include the entire keyboard. It's usually like this set in here that's like maybe 15.
Actually, not really. More like the kids stuff. Like songs that I can play on the piano, they're not just like here. They're like...
Yeah, you need a little more than that.
Yeah.
But it's true, you don't need 88 keys.
You need to take a lesson with Dad.
Yeah, I think I do.
Just write down like all your questions.
I'll show him a thing or two, let me tell you.
Dad!
Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you guys for watching my vlog. I see you guys in my next vlog. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed. My mom's decorating my planner over there for school purposes. I'll show you guys for the heck of it. cute. So leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you've ever done rock tumbler before. Also comment down below if you know somebody who does not get music like my dad just does not get music, because that's really funny. And then hit that subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!